Hi guys, welcome to a new video here on my YouTube channel. I hope you all are good and healthy and have some good times. Yeah guys, so the news broke yesterday, I believe, that the Mavericks and Nico Harrison, they part ways. And yeah, so this was something a lot of people saw coming for a long time, pretty much since after the Luka Doncic trade. For today's video, we just want to have a look at his track record. So he signed as a Maverick um, in 2021, June 28th, 2021. And yeah, I put some stuff together where we just see what he did, who he signed, what decisions did he made, and just try to have a fair look at his time as a Maverick. Like, you know, when the Luka Doncic trade happened, I know pretty much everybody on the internet was just against it. They also thought that they completely got robbed, the Mavericks, in that trade. And yeah, you know, I agree somewhat with it, because they should have gotten Austin Reeves or at least some draft picks, right? So like, for my opinion, the trade was not too bad. Like, I always thought that Nico Harrison had a reason to do it, and it's not the worst. But what they got in change of for Luka Doncic, that was just not good enough in my opinion. I was always kind of like a defender, to be honest. You know, I have respect for people who make decisions like that. You know, like, Nico knew when he pulled the trigger on that trade that everybody's going to hate on him. But he thought it's the right thing to do, you know. Like, his mindset was all about defense wins championship and everything. And yeah, so, you know, he got a lot of respect from me. Not that it matters, you know, I'm not a decision maker, but anyway, man, like, I was just having a little bit of a different opinion on that whole situation. You know, like, I respected him for it. It's not easy to make a decision that everybody is going to hate you for, and you know, it takes a lot of guts. And maybe it would have worked out, you know, like, who knows, if AD would have stayed healthy, if Kyrie would have stayed healthy, maybe it would have all worked out. So it kind of is unfortunate for him, in my opinion. But let's have a look at some decisions. So he did bring in Jason Kidd as a head coach, a decision which, yeah, you know, like, he brought them to the finals, so it's not the worst. And he's still head coach, so that already is a W, in my opinion. We are not going to go through every trade here, but like, Reggie Bullock is signed to a multi-year contract, which is nice. Boban Marjanovic is there as well. And then there's Frank Ntilikina. Until today, I can't even pronounce his name, man. Frank Ntilikina to a multi-year contract. You know, like, I know it was Phil Jackson, I think, when he was the GM of the New York Knicks, and they got Frank at, I think, position 8 or 7 in that draft. And I knew that the Mavericks really, really wanted him. So yeah, I was kind of excited when I heard the news that Frank is finally going to Dallas. But of course, it did not work out. Yeah, it's just always heard. Wow, Marquise Chris is a name I've not heard for a long time. Wasn't he like the number 3 pick or something? Isaiah Thomas was a Maverick? Wow, completely forgot about that. And then yeah, of course, Kristaps Porzingis trade, you know, another trade which it just didn't work out. Of course, obviously, at that time they were building around Luka. And yeah, what I forgot to say about Luka, man, like, I love Luka. He's a great talent. Like, he's a baller, right? But I'm going to say this, like, I'm just not convinced, man. Like, let me see that he wins some championships and then he gets the respect. I just think in the media these days, he got too much respect, man. He has not accomplished too much, to be honest. Yeah, he has all the individual awards, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. And then moving forward to 2023 February, of course, that was the Kyrie Irving deal, where they sent Spencer Dinwiddie and DFS and some draft picks to the Brooklyn Nets. So yeah, they got Kyrie in 2023, and like I said, unfortunately, they were like, too bad, man. It just didn't work out. Always hurt. But then, yeah, he did resign him. They took Derek Lively via draft, which was definitely a W. And what else did he do? Steph Curry, multi-year contract, never worked out. Derrick Jones Jr., yeah, like Derrick Jones Jr., like he should be thankful for Nico, man. Like he brought him to the table. Who else do we have? There's some trades, like for Daniel Gaffer, that was a W. I like that. Hook Porty, he was selected originally by the Mavericks. I didn't even know that. And then here we have, which trade is that? Detroit. Yeah, Quentin Grimes. Yeah, it just didn't work out, man. I like really Nashi Marshall. He's still on the team, so that's a W. They signed Spence back. Okay, interesting. And then, of course, yeah, the big trade here, February 2nd, 2025, which everybody is talking about or was talking about. And I'm not going to go too much into it. I already said my points. Like, I don't think it's that bad. I want to see Luka win some championships, and then he can prove me, everybody proved me wrong. And hands on, I'm going to admit that I was wrong. But so far, Luka, I don't know, man. He's not winning enough, man. He definitely is not. Cooper Flag, yeah, he was rewarded with Cooper Flag. That was just his luck. That it shouldn't happen. I don't know how lucky they got. But Cooper Flag, yeah, there has been some problems, or not I wouldn't say problems, but like Jason Kidd just kept trying him on different positions. Like he played some point guard, some shooting guard. I think he played pretty much every position, so he has not found his role yet. But I'm going to say, because of the injury of AD and Kyrie, he might have a chance at the Rookie of the Year. Like coming into the season when everybody was healthy, or at least AD, I thought that Cooper doesn't have a fair chance to win the Rookie of the Year because the team is too good and they want to win now. That was their mindset, and then you're not going to trust your rookie so much, even though it's the number one pick. But things change. So there's already some rumors that they're going to tank, that they're just going to take a year off, develop Cooper, and then really go all in next year, 2026, 2027. So we will see the direction of the team. Then he also re-signed Kyrie on a multi-year contract. Yeah, you had to do that because I don't think you would have gotten a better player or anything, like that was just a decision, another good decision in my opinion. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to justify Nico, but just just take a second and just have a look at the real decisions. Like he has been the most hated GM in the whole league, maybe even in the history of the basketball game, right? I mean, you have this Kraus guy from the Chicago Bulls, which was very hated, as we learned in the docu. But Nico got a lot of hate, and I don't know, man. He just got so freaking unlucky with all these injuries, man. That's just my opinion. The team, it looks solid, man. Like AD, Kyrie, Cooper, got some good role players like Nashi. Derek Lively's hurt. Gafford is solid, man. Shit, it's just it's upsetting, man. I'm definitely not a Mavericks fan, like even though you see here Dirk, but I'm not a Mavericks fan, man. I've never been, but I just feel sorry for the individual, to be honest. I just feel sorry, man. They also brought in Dante Exum, another player which nobody really had on the map, and he was good, especially that year when they went to the finals. Like he was so good. D'Angelo Russell, yeah, I mean, we all heard what Dirk had to say about the point guard or playmaking on this team, so you can't really trust D'Lo at this point of his career. He is a starter at the moment. Sometimes Brandon Williams is starting. Cooper Flag was starting the point guard position. It's all going to get better once Kyrie is back, and yeah, unfortunately for Nico is not going to be rewarded. Like somebody else is going to take those rewards, and sorry, man. Musa Cisse to a two-way contract. Yeah, I saw him play the other game. I don't remember against who, but he looked very good as well. So I don't know, guys. That's just my opinion. I just wanted to make a quick video. Let me know what you guys think, and if I'm too naive and too nice and like too, yeah, not critical enough for this situation with the Mavericks. Let me know, write it in the comments, and then we can have a discussion. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, write me a comment. I would really appreciate that. It definitely makes my day better. So much love from Germany to all of you, and see you at the next one. Peace.